Mr. Leader's virtual art. This is Nika, and today we're going to draw Nika as a good girl. Okay guys, we're going to make our paper vertical. Use a stencil today. You might not have a Starbucks lid like Mr. Leader has, and that's fine. Use anything around the house. You can use a can of pear halves. It's round on both sides, and that's just fine. It's also heavy, so it's going to stay in place. Find the middle of your paper. Come up just a little bit from the middle, and go ahead and put it down. Make a nice light circle all the way around. We're doing the whole circle at first. Very nice. We're going to take the can and put it right back on top of the circle. And we're going to go straight down. When we go straight down, we're going to make sure not to go all the way on the outside of the circle. Leave some of that can inside the circle. When we draw, we're not going to draw on the inside of the circle. Start from the pencil line, go all the way around the bottom, and stop at the pencil line. Now you have this weird snowman shape. I'm just using my pencil, and I'm making a slanted line. I want to keep that in my brain, a slanted line. I'm going to draw two dots that are living on the outside of the circle. There's dot number 1. Looking to see where about the other dot would be. Living there on the outside, dot number 2. I'm going to use some light, sketchy lines to go from the circle to the dot, and from the dot to the circle. On the other side, I want to do the exact same thing. The result is some weird football shape. Let's go on top of the cat and do the kitty cat ears. We'll do 2 curves going to the outside, and we'll make the same curves go down to connect to the head. We're going to do 2 long curves in the middle of the ear, and we're going to do 2 short curves on the other side. And this will give the cat's ears another good detail. This is a cartoon cat. It doesn't have to be realistic. I'm looking at where our slant is, and looking at that slant, using my brain and my imagination. I'm going to make a slanted line here in a second. First, I want to get rid of these lines that I won't need anymore. Now I have a very interesting shape, boys and girls, for the cat's head. Looking at that line again. Make a short, slanted line right in the middle of the head. And go ahead and make an upside down triangle. Don't make it too big. We're going to make 2 happy eyes. We're going to do some wide curves. One on one side, like a nice wide rainbow. On the other side, do the exact same thing. We'll do some tall rainbow curves that start from one side, on the inside, and curve all the way around to the end. Do the same thing on the other side. These are going to be kind of like anime eyes. We'll do the inside of the eyes now, and she's going to be looking up. So the first eye is looking toward the corner of the paper, and so is the other one, and all you have to do is make little half circles to make that happen. Do some tiny little circles. These are going to be highlights inside of the eye. We'll do a nice rounded W. And right under it, we'll do a longer curve. And 2 bumps on the inside of the mouth for the tongue. Well done. Let's draw her arms in. They'll be coming out on either side. And just like we do with all the arms, think about a sideways 11. This one's going out to one side. And we're going to round the arm out. Good job. I'm looking to make sure they're around the same size. And I'm rounding out the other arm. Very nice. Let's draw some legs on Nika. A nice wide 11 coming out to one side. And a wide 11 on the other side. The feet on the bottom are going to be made differently. So I'm taking a look to see how I can make them even. I can measure with 2 fingers or 1, it doesn't really matter. But I want to make sure that all of my neck shapes are all on one line. If I don't have a ruler, I can use my finger to do a nice measure. There, I have a line. I'm going to do 3 circles at the bottom of the feet. Nice, light, and relaxed. Right in the middle of the 11 on that line. And then 1 on either side. These circles aren't that big, boys and girls. And we're not going to use all of the circle. So, draw lightly. Using a darker line, we're only going to do the bottom of the circle. Connect, connect, connect to the other side. Connect, connect, connect to the other side. Then using our eraser, we're going to get rid of the top of those circles. When we do that, boys and girls, we're making a brand new shape. The toes are connected to the legs. Let's do the arms here, and I'm staying loose again and making a circle on either arm. These are going to be the hands of Nika. We'll do 2 sideways 11s, 1 on either side for the fingers. She's going to be holding something, 1 thing in each hand. And right now I'm looking to see how we're going to do the first one. Let's make a triangle that's facing down, and this is going to be an ice cream cone. So put the bottom of the ice cream cone on the bottom of the hand, and the top of the ice cream cone coming out just a little bit, and then we'll do a wavy line because this is where the ice cream is going to be. Finish up the cone. Do 2 bumps on the side and a nice big scoop of ice cream. Can be any flavor you want to. I think Nika would like strawberries, so I think we're going to make that pink today. Let's put some sprinkles. Some people like sprinkles on their ice cream, and some people like chocolate fudge. Let's put some chocolate fudge on there. And since it's hot outside, let's put some drips of ice cream coming down. Now let's pretend Nika went to the carnival or something. Got ice cream and a balloon. So we have the string of the balloon, some on the bottom and some on the top. To make an interesting balloon, what we're going to do is we're going to make a little triangle for the little part of the balloon that comes down, a small tiny oval for the string, and then we're going to come around and make a funny looking circle for the balloon. 2 little circles in there for the highlight of the balloon. And now you have a fun little kitten character. Now you can color this character any way you want to, boys and girls, but since I'm drawing Nika, I'm going to be using gray for the fur and green for the eyes. Just a quick little background here, nothing terribly fancy. Just to show that she's standing on some kind of ground. And now it's time to use our marker. There are some lines here, boys and girls, we're going to leave out. So we'll do the inside lines first, and then closely watch for the outline of the ears, but not all of the lines. The outline of the head, going right into the outline of the arms, the outline of the body, going right into the outline of the feet and legs, and then just a little bit of the bottom of that circle. Here we are finishing up the balloon. The ice cream cone, the sprinkles, and the chocolate. The outline of the background, and we finish up to clean the lines and the drawing with our ugly eraser. Ugly erasers need love too. Excellent work. You can use any colors you want to, boys and girls. This is just what I'm laying on there. Some nice green grass on a pretty day. Bright red balloon. A light green for the eyes. And then for the details inside the face, pink, some strawberry ice cream. Why not? A brown for the cone and a lighter brown for the toppings. Let's go through with some gray for her pretty gray fur. A nice, beautiful coat of gray. You guys did an amazing job. Take care and have fun.